the people that are watching my channel. Let's build wealth with Wayne Foster, with the CEO of the WCPI, stands for the WC Property Investment LLC. We are so grateful that you have took the opportunity and come and to share with me on today. You know what day it is, don't you? It is Tuesday, which building wealth with me, giving you the opportunity of how to build wealth, how to take that great knowledge that you have and build wealth. So if you've been watching us on this Build Wealth channel with the Power God Broadcast Network, which is features of our TV show that we are doing with us today on Roku. And as you tune in every Tuesday, we are talking about how to build wealth. And we're not talking about how to build wealth with finances. We're talking about how to build wealth with knowledge. You know, the areas that we build wealth in can determine our life things that we're doing. So you're in the studio today on our TV network, and some things that we're going to give to you, some things that we're going to talk about. Some of you that's been following me has been following me under this power of getting wealth. I started this, if some of this is your first time doing this TV show, or we are also featured by the marketing as we do, and our piece of marketing that we have, and that you follow is maybe Facebook, YouTube, MySpace, and all the different ones that you can follow on the internet. You might be following me, you might be following me in where we're located in the state of Delaware. You might be doing me in Michigan, Florida, Alabama, but wherever you are featuring this TV show, welcome you to our TV show. And today we're always talking about the knowledge and what we're building, whether we're building wealth in real estate, whether we're building wealth in our business, whether we're building wealth in a long-term investment that we have started, that we put money in something and we're waiting for a return in for our future, or whatever it might be. And so the last three Tuesdays since we've been started this Let's Build Wealth, we released our TV network in February, and this is the month of March, and the months are going fast. And yesterday, March is my birthday, March 22nd. I will turn a year younger, and so as I always say, that it is good to do what we can do while we're at the age that we are. I'm still young. I'm not old. I'm young. I'm not. Sometimes people are afraid to tell their age, but in this month I'm turning 50 years old, and that's woo woo to me, because it's given me the opportunity to, over my life, half of my life I've been building wealth. I've been building businesses, and we've been partnering with people. So we've been building wealth. And so this gave me the opportunity about a year ago of starting my own TV network. And we are so grateful to the people that's been watching us, and then also been praying, and then God's given us the favor to launch this. And since we've been launching this TV network, it has been a challenge, but we made it. We're here. And so today we're talking about how to build wealth. We talk about how to get into things and begin to build what you want to build, and generate that long income. This is not the income that you make off your jobs, or you make out of, to me, as self-employed. You make as you do a job, but you need something that's constantly coming in while you go to work, or you don't go to work. That's where you got the wealth, and that you've done something now and it paid off for later. And so while we're in this market that we're in, it creates a greater huge of income for us. All over creates income for us. And I'm grateful to be able to tell you how it gives you that ability to do that. So while we're with you, at the time I'm with you, it's like I said again, a lot on Tuesday, I talk about business. We'll talk about wealth. We talk about how to get into wealth. We talk about how to build wealth. We talk about the knowledge of wealth. We talk about it's so much into this. And where my background come from is religion, church. You know, the Bible teaches us God to give us power to get wealth. You know what I mean? So to grab that knowledge. You know, you can have $1 million and be broke by tomorrow if you don't have the knowledge to use that what you have, put it in a system or put it in a plan or put it in something to generate that wealth to keep coming. You want the longevity of income coming into your house, coming to your house. And so we will love more streams you have as bring wealth into your house is awesome. And you need to have about at least good four different streams of incomes coming in to sustain what you really want in life. One can do it. It can now you don't have to take four, but you know, typically in businesses and millionaires, typically we allow it to be in multiple streams of income because you leverage the money that you have to leverage more. You know, that's how growth comes, you know. And so we'll talk about that. And I always give you when I come on, always give you just a little bit of knowledge of how to build that wealth, not go in detail. I told you we're gonna do things step by step. It's not nothing I'm gonna read to you, show you. I'm gonna work with you step by step. And so I'm only going on some areas. Maybe some people just the first time you're viewing me, which is good about Facebook or YouTube. You can go back and look at previous things that I put out and post out about Let's Build Wealth. And so you might not have opportunity on my TV network to go back, unless you know we have 25 channels with Roku, so you can go into my Roku network, go back to um, our channels, go under Power to Get Wealth, and on the demand you can pick out different shows that we have already viewed or we already talked about. So if you do have Roku, and if you don't have Roku, please follow us and let us know. A lot of our things that we'll give to you, we are giving away free boxes, a Roku box. You know, all you gotta do is contact us, and we will get you a Roku box that's free, no charge to you, but just put it in your house and hook up to the Roku channel, and then features what we're giving you. So a lot of times people have already done that. We're giving away those, so that way you could be able to be understanding what we are giving and what we are doing. So while we're in my studio with me, and we're gonna go over a lot of things that we have that it can be a great assets to you. So I mean, you in your time, you can do it. So if you want a Roku box and you don't have one in your house, and if you have a smart TV, then those smart TVs carry Roku, and then you just download our network into that your Roku search bar, and you will get you will find. And when you do that, you just put in the Power of God Broadcast Network, and when you put that in, you will see me and my wife face. That is our network. It's just not one channel that we have. We have 25 channels, and we're building our Roku to features over 60 some channels, to be a blessing to the body of Christ, to be a blessing to the business world or whatever you're doing. So I will really quickly to give you, if you need a Roku box, we go real quickly, get a pencil and a piece of paper. If you want a Roku box in your house, you want to feature, you may be watching this on somebody else's TV and want to have your own Roku box. or maybe you're facing this on Facebook or YouTube with your own Roku box in your house. You have a TV, but just don't have a smart TV to get to the Roku box. I tell you to dial area code 302 760 9274 and ask the office, give your name, who you are, and say, I heard that y'all giving free Roku boxes, and we will ship it to you. Or if you're in the area, we'll sometime meet you so we can hook it up. Make sure you hook up right to the Roku the right way so you can features our network. So you can get more. Let's build and wealth. We have things that we've got going on this network that we're doing. We have our own family. Um, Today is Tuesday, which you're featuring with me on Let's Build Wealth. If some of you have already been watching us on Mondays, you know, where we have me and my wife, we talk about things that build life, um, encouragement, motivation, or whatever. So we talk about that all on Mondays. We do that. And like I said, Tuesday is normally you building wealth with me, talking on our network and my different things that we'll talk about. On Wednesday is family, marriage and family. Then on Thursday is gospel, featuring all day, you know, videos, young artists that's coming up. One wrote a book, maybe a play or whatever. You can feature that on this network. You can't get it on YouTube. You can't get it on Facebook, or you can't Google it. Some things we are bringing is just for our network. We're trying to be different. We're not trying to be like everybody else. We're trying to be different with a vision to change the nation, changing your life. You know, our motto on this network is one person, one church, and one community is what we are reaching. So that will features on every Thursday. If you watch my channel and you have some of my channels, go and look at the health channel. We have great products that we deal on her health. Uh, Myself, I take what you'll see on Friday talking about how to, you know, sometimes we don't take the right vitamins, and especially if you need to get the immune system built back up, especially we're going to this corner of virus that we're going through. You know, the immune system needs to be up. And on all day Friday is a health channel. You can get on there and get different tips on how to keep your health, what to take, to knowing. We're featuring some doctors. Eventually, gonna be on this. We go to some doctors on it now, but we're gonna start building as we build this network for you. It's a place that you can come on and get information, get good information, um, and it'll cost you nothing just to get the information and do what you got to do. And so all that happens on every Friday on this network. Then also on a Saturday, my wife with Women to Women's, she featuring our talk show for Women to Women. So every Saturday at 2 o'clock, she normally be on talking about how to encourage the women's to do what they need to do, whether young, old, or medium, in between. Some people don't call themselves old, so you know we have it however you want to. Sunday, excuse me. Sundays features all religion, preaching, teaching the gospel of Jesus Christ. The uh, the Bible channel is what we call it. It's not one preacher. It's about the Bible, and so we preaches, you know, trueness to the people of God. So every Sunday, all day Sunday, you'll find sometimes you're preaching with myself, Bishop Wayne Foster, and sometimes you'll be featured with other preachers that comes on my network and as a partaker of our network. Maybe you, I'm gonna throw this out, maybe you listen to this pastors, preachers, bishops, apostles, whatever, and want a platform to preach your service to a TV network. Please, you can also dial this number, which is our office number, area code 302 760 7274. I'll give it to you again. Area code 302 760 9274. It's the office number. call us and say, I would like to be featured on the Power God Network, and then we'll give you more information. So that's our uh, network, what we're all about, what we're doing, and building wealth, because we are generating wealth through this TV network. So I have about 4 or 5 streams of income coming in on that's coming in monthly and sometimes weekly, of what we have built, sometimes yearly. So we are featuring into this, but what we're giving you today is just a synopsis of everything that we have and what we're doing. And so what I'm going and what my vision is to bring a platform for the world, and that somebody has the opportunity to do something that they want to do, but just didn't know how to do it. So we're giving you this platform. So we're giving this ability to do what you can do, and grow it to a place that you never think you can grow it, but you can grow it. And so today I want to talk about, when we've been talking about square footage. So we're gonna get into that, because we're featuring these to around about a half an hour, maybe 45 minutes. We don't keep them long so we can keep your uh, span, mind span, to understand, to learn something. And we learned in um, typical people, mind span only can go within 45 minutes to an hour. After that, their mind span is all over the place. So we know now that their youth mind span is very short. They can only sit down for a couple minutes and they got their mind to something else. So I just wanted to give you every Tuesday something for half an hour all through the on Tuesday. You'll see different things going on where you see me interview people, or you see me on the job sites. You'll see us doing projects. You'll see us. You're gonna get to see all that. After I come off, other things will be playing right behind me, and you'll get to see. And as we're going forward, we have some commercials come in while I'm talking, and will jump me off, and you see the commercials of what we're doing, what we're working with, what numbers we're working with, what the investors that we're working with, where billions that we're doing. So all that, you'll get that on Let's Build Wealth. The power to get wealth is this channel. But I'm teaching now about wealth. The areas of wealth. So many different areas that you can talk about, wealth areas, and how we can establish. And so today we're gonna get a little bit into square footage today, and I'm gonna teach you again. We've been on this on the last couple of days. I show you maybe this is your first time watching us on my network. I have a set of blueprints inside of my hand, a nice house that we're getting ready to build. And in the house shows us the area of this house. Then it shows me the floor plan of this house. Um, and then it shows us another set of, because it's 2 stories, it shows us another first floor, second floor of this blueprint. And so I promise you that I was going to bring different things on to give you that idea, where you're building that house, where you're building that dream home, where you're building an investment property to generate more wealth. So into that, the first thing you got to do is get it and put it on plan. What you see, that is another drawing of one of my partners that we're getting ready to partner with and build this. So when that day that we start breaking ground, I will have the TV camera going out with us, and we will be at that plan, and we're gonna be start doing the foundation and showing you how this house came. You saw me talk about it. You're gonna get ready to see me walk you through this plan. So into this, you after you get the plans all drawn up, it's got to have square footage, and we talked about the square footage. I'm not going back into what this house have and how many square footage that it have. If you look back on one of my TV screens behind me, you'll see a little drawing that I draw up that has a how we can determine this square footage. And so I'm gonna get it to you right now. So if you're watching and you want to get your piece of paper, and you're building that house, and you want to get those square footage, and you want to get that location that you want, and you just want to figure out how big you want it and what determines the square footage. And so what determines this, if you look at my chart behind me, the A stands for area. Whatever area is, you to get square footage, you gotta have an area. And then you see the L, that what stands for length, and W stands for width. So you put those two numbers together and you come out with typically what we call square feet. All right. And typically when you're finding, as like in corporate, you won't get the square foot, you get yards. And then that's a different method that we use to create those yards. But here we're talking about nimbly and building a house and dealing with a house. And normally everything is in square feet. Even your carpet can still be in the square foot parameter. It's just depending on the formers that we use and that. So we're gonna keep in the square footage. So if you're watching me on last Tuesday, I talked about how we got that. So behind me, we're dealing with a, a normally typical square uh, building, home, whatever it is. And what we got behind me, we have a 20 length and we have 40 wide. So we have that. So we're gonna times that. And when we times that, it will give us a number. So if you can see it and see what we got, when we took that 20, we took that 20 times 40, it should have came up to 800 square footage. That's on our chart. And so when you see this, that gives us that whole area of the whole square area, which is um, square feet. Now every blueprint or everything you got, it will have that 20, and you see that dot. That lets me know that is a square feet. If it had the two dots, it'll let me know that's the inches. And we talked about that in our last show. But I'm going forward now. So this is the design that I brought to help you a little bit more, because we're going to talk about the square footage. And then next Tuesday we come on, we're going to talk about I'm going to bring the tape, and I'm going to show you, if you got the blueprint, how you can calculate your square footage by using your regular tape, a 25 tape, a 35-foot tape, and then take the some are different. Some architecture drawer where you got a quarter or half, which determine a quarter determines that feet. And when you're reading the blueprint, so every feet would let me know how many feet I can have are in that room. And so we'll determine that by the rule. And we'll bring the tape out next week, and we'll go over some of the tape numbers, so you can understand that when we get in this square footage. And we do all this so you can understand your square footage. You can understand how you want to determine these square feet. And so into our diagram, it gives me these square feetage. So in the square feet that we have on our diagram, you see I have two boxes that I draw inside of that, which it maybe can be a bedroom, maybe it can be a bathroom, and you want to break these square footage down, because in the large part, you don't want the same flooring, or you don't want that same area to be like the two others that's on my screen. So so that I did something simple. I made a room that was 12 by 12. All right. And 12 by 12 brings 144 square feet. Understand you got a square feet, and the feet is because we're dealing with feet here. We got a building that is 20 by 40, giving us 800 square feet. So in this 800 square feet, I want to take 12 by 12, and I want to put something different in that area. And so let's do this. So if I go to Lowe's and I see some flooring I like, but I need to know how many boxes I would need to carry into this little area right here, right in this area right here. How much I need right in this area of that 12 by 12 square feet. that I need to do this area. If I don't want to do the whole thing, and I just want to break it all out of that, you know, because see on the chart it says it's 556 left. But if I take both of the rooms out, and the other room, let me do that real quick. First room we had was a 12 by 12, was 144. Then we have another room I put down there. Real simple numbers is 10 by 10, which is giving us 100 square feet. So you take both of them and you subtract those numbers. And so you should end up in that last area. Looking in this last area here, in this area here, you should have 556 square feet just in that area. So if I want to do something different in that area, I could do it because I didn't have my square footage. I don't have to add the whole area and paying more or getting more. I have just enough in that area that I want to do. Okay, understand that. So here we go again. So now I want to just do that one little area. I just want to do that 12 by 12 and another flooring, and I want the loads and I saw it. So I got my flooring. I went and bought me some flooring. This is an old box that we use on somebody's house. I just bought it for a demonstration. So in this is a vinyl flooring, and some of you have used this. When you pull off the stick off the back of it, and you place it on your floor, and you want to use it, right? So this is typically and this is not feet, this is inches, so this is 12 inches by 12 inches, which equals 1 feet. And we're gonna learn that on next week about when we look at our tape. So we can turn this as 1 feet here. This is a feet. 12 by 12 is a feet on your ruler. So now I determine, since I know my feet, remember, in that one room, it is 12 by 12. So I got 12 feet this way, 12 feet that way, which is my length and my width. So how am I gonna do that? Yes, you should say we're gonna Thomas that. Give me that 144 square feet. Now on the box, it typically, and you got some of this, if you get like me in the age, let me find it. And typically in this, it gives us that on this box. So if I look at the box, in the box, it's gonna tell me what per square foot this box would. So when I bought this box, it had 24 pieces. Make sure I'm right. As we get to the age, the eyes get a little dimmer, so you got to, find those magnifying glasses that make sure I'm right. So, yes, it says 24 pieces come in a box. So now, how many boxes I'm gonna need? I'm gonna need 4 or 5. How I'm gonna get this square footage to get this, this many pieces to put on my floor. So always on your boxes, it will tell you how many square foot one box will do. That's fine as out on this box. So on this box, it tells me 24 square feet. One box do 24 square feet. So here we go. Good numbers now, since I know that this one box covers 24 square feet. One box with 24 pieces in a box. So as we got to pull out something else to determine this. So when we determine this, to figure this out, I did it prior before I came on the TV. So here it is. I hope you can understand what I just did. Remember, we got that room. That room behind me is a 12 by 12. That room right there. And I just want to do my laminate floor in that area. So I have a 12 by 12, right? There it is right there. A 12 by 12, giving me 144 square feet. Okay? There go my box. It says it's 24 pieces in this box. That's what it said on the box. Then it says each box do 24 square feet. So what I had to do then to figure out how many pieces I need, I got my square footage, because we did what? We did our length times our width, gave our square footage. You tell me how many pieces of boxes I have. Then it gives me my 24 square feet. Then I will take that 144 minus it by 24. Then you just came up, it's going to take 6 boxes to come up what I need to do this area. All right? That's how you get it. Anything you see, you go to Home Depot, Lowe's, or anywhere you want to shop at, and you buy your floor material. You want to look for how many square feet one carton, will say, or one box. So I just gave you a demonstration how that if we want to terminate this, and how do we get that square footage just to do that one area. So I could break it down. If I want to do another flooring in the 10 by 10, look for the square footage on your carton or your box. Terminate that, put them numbers in there. It'll tell you how many boxes it would do. So as we learned that today, how to determine our square footage on the areas that we want to put flooring in, or how we want to pick it out, looking at the uh, product we buy and what we need. We're still talking about how we determine those square footage. So I hope that that was a great help for you, great knowledge again. I'll always like to come and give you more building wealth. I'll always like coming and talking to you how that we build this wealth and how do we get what we want and how do we put it in a plan. That's why it's good to feature with me, Wayne Foster. And some of you out there that want to maybe learn how to build houses, learn how to remodel houses, my main thing is that you see that we do so much. And I'm giving you invitation to come on my wings and learn what we learn on a regular basis. This is I'll give you different, as they call it, nuggets, different points, different areas that we're at. And so when you get to these points, you're knowing where you're going at and what you want to do. And so what I want to do today, I want to enlighten you on how you can partner with me, how you can partner with the WC Property Investment. And that is, it don't cost you nothing. I've Some people said you gotta um, to be a part with me. It don't cost you nothing, but to do what we do, some things gonna cost because we're gonna leverage our income and leverage that income to another more income. So you got to put something in to receive something. And if you're watching me on previous my things, I talk about the farmer planting, and you're planting, you're reaping. And so if you want to, come on and you want to partner with us and you want me to help you, you want to get into real estate, you want to be an investor with us, maybe you want to bring your money in. As I say, I can teach you how to do 401ks, your retirement, use it into real estate. A lot of people are doing that and they just get more return on their retirement money. Uh, and we're not going to get in that right now about 401ks, your CDCs, and things like that, and for different other ways that you can generate extra income. But if you want me to come in and you want me to show you how to take a house and flip it, whether it's your house, whether it's a house that was from your family, whether it was inherited into you, and you want to do something with that house, that's what I'm talking about. Come and be a partner with me. That don't cost you nothing. Getting this information, I'm not charging. But when we come into, what if we do a project and everybody's going doing a project with me, puts in a little bit of money in and looking for a return after the project gets sold, that's what you'll be paying for. You're not paying me to teach you how to take my courses and go do it. You're going to be learning with me on the job. We're going to take your project and we're going to build this project and show you, take your money and our money, and we've all come together and we build wealth together. That's what I want to do different from all the other ones you have seen on TV shows, late night TV shows, and show you have put no money down, none of your credit, and that's become rich. All that's good. That can really happen. 'Cause I bought properties with none of my money, none of my credit. It's just the ability of knowing what you know. And I will teach you that also, that you that want to be a partaker with us. And then I don't help a lot of people do this over my life. You know, we have made millions of dollars of doing this. We done a lot of projects. You know, I can't count. I'm not gonna tell you I did 100 projects. I did 50 projects. Just know that I did a lot of projects. 30 some years we've been doing this. So you can think about what we have done in the construction industry, or what we have done. Me took care of me and my family. Now I had the kids. You know, me and took care of my wife. So you know, took care of a lot of my guys that work with me. Took care of their families, their wives. You know, I mean, their kids. And now we're able to take care of our grandkids with this business. So it's a lot of money can be made. A whole lot of money can be made. Listen to me again. Let me say it again. It's a whole lot of money can be made in real estate. And that is my passion. That's why I built this TV network you're on now. Give you the information, you know, what's the spiritual, natural, or whatever it is. My job is to get you the right knowledge and you to build wealth with us and create that wealth in your life, that you can live the dreams that you want to live, be the places that you want to be into, go to places that you've never been before, travel to areas that you never travel, and just live good life, driving vehicles that you never drove in before, living homes that you never could thought you ever can live into. We have done it, you know. It's beautiful. It's wonderful. It's wonderful, you know. And I've come and tell you some of the testimonies that we have done since we done this. So I want to give you this opportunity, take the time. If you want to be a partner with me, I'm partnered with a couple people now. More people coming on my partnership with me. This is awesome. It's getting to be really awesome to what they're doing. You know, we're getting ready to sit down with some group of people now that want to, you know, want to work with us. You know what I mean? I say us because it's not just me. It's other people that we brought in as business partners, you know, that have done this. But the knowledge come from me. You know what I mean? Most of the big knowledge of how to get the house, find the houses, how to fix it, how that knowledge come from me. You know, because over my experience, over my years. I have that. You know, I have all of them perfect now. Have I done every house right? No. You know, there's some hiccups. You know, everything we do. Well, if you're a car salesman, you got hiccups in there. Well, as you, whatever you do, business, cut grass, you know, I mean, lawn services, power washing, whatever business you do, there are customers that even to Walmart, you know, I mean, it's a franchise store. You know, I mean, they sell Walmart's is all over. They sell many products that you want, hair, clothes, you know, house products or whatever. You know, but they have customers that, you know, that will satisfy someone. You know, that's a part of the business. You know, don't get stuck on people that hate you because you did something that they thought you should did a better job. You know, that's part of the process to me. But you move on. You know, try to fix it the best way you can fix it, and try to, you know, get that customer the best satisfied you can get to that customer, and then it'll grow. You know, I'm to the point now that you don't see me have too many signs out, cars right now, because all my business come to word of mouth. I'm serious, because I done been there, done that, as they say. You know what I mean? But to partner with us is awesome because you're dealing with somebody that have the experience and knowledge and know what he's doing. Has been around this market for a long time, not 2 years, you know, for a long time. So you have the opportunity to sit with us and learn from us, learn, not beating your head, spending all kinds of money that you don't have to. And I just wanted to give this back to our communities, give this back to our families, give this back to our friends. You know what I'm saying? I'm asking you not to pay me not a dime. I'm asking you to partner with me. And as we venture into projects, that's when you begin to pay for what you want. You know, so you don't have to pay me $5,000 to $1,000. But you, as we go to the projects, you know, you could pay that and put that money into your project. And we all will be benefit after, you know, after we build it, after we go. You know, that's what I'm looking for. Pay me $5, see you no more. You know, when you're going on. But I look at it this way. If you partner with us and we do deals together, you stay with me. You know, we not only did we made 5,000, we made 100,000. That's where building wealth is. You know, you look at it another way. Yes, I can get 1,000 people and buy my course for $500 to $100. You know what I mean? And then it to be what you're getting now, a little information here and there, but not giving you deep depth of things that we get into, because problems come up, and as problems come up, you deal with how that problem uh, uh, sales. And as it sales, you need to understand how you deal with that problem so you can fix it. You know what I mean? When people call me, they got a leak in their house, or air coming in, they call me to fix it. So it's my job to find that solution and give them give them the service to fix that. So when we doing what we do now, building wealth and investing in me, I want to fix what you've been stuck with. I want to fix what you don't understand. I want to fix where you have the money, you have the credit. I can go out and get a loan to start investing in real estate and buying a couple houses. Let's do the flips. Let's do the what, tearing it out. Some people doing it virtue now. Fine with me. Everything fits everybody. So in a team like this, we don't kill each other. What you can stay at home and pour things down off Zillow, pour things down off the internet, and put a buyer with a house and put them together. You can make a commission from that. That's all good. I have sold some properties like that. Giving it to somebody else that we didn't want to do it. But my main thing I love to do is taking that project. When somebody tell you it's nothing to do, burn it down, take the bulldozer and knock it down and start from scratch. I love projects like that. I love the challenge. I love when they say this house cannot be what you think it can be. I've changed many a projects like that. I love the challenge. It gives me a challenge to let this brain do the thinking. Let the brain do the object of fixing what needs to be fixed. So we're getting ready to leave you on this Tuesday again. You're featuring with Wayne Foster with the CEO of WC Property Investment. You have the opportunity, again, like I said, you have the opportunity to drop me, pick up that phone, dial area code 302-760-9274 and talk to the office. Say, listen, I want to partner with Wayne Foster. I want to partner. I want to come on board with them. And it's called Let's Build Wealth. That's all you got to say. I want to be the part of Let's Build Wealth. Power to get wealth is what this channel is. And, wherever you at, where you're in California, where you're in Texas, where you're in Ohio, wherever you at, it's not just a phone call, internet, Skype, whatever we need to do to look at that location, look at what you got, and that's build. Don't take the idea and set it on your shelf. Let's build that wealth. Let's build that wealth. So you're featured with me today, and we're so grateful that you're tuned in to our channel. I thank you always. You have been a great audience. You have great people that want to do something in life. And I always say, you can do it.